Welcome to Blacker Than Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the stack. On my left, your boy Blue.
I'm back, baby.
On my right, Kronos.
What's going on? I'm gonna get my fucks out of the way right now. So fuckity, fuck. I'll say it some more probably
Throw some
on
cunts
accident.
in there. Don't forget.
Sorry.
And joining us for the very first motherfucking time on episode 4 is Stitch, coming to us from L.A. Not that L.A., the other L.A. Introduce yourself.
No. Not that L.A., home of racism and crazy-ass Southerners. That's where I'm at.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Stitch.
Well, you want my geek credentials? I'm a pretty big gamer. I'm mostly on PlayStation and everything. Love my comics. Love trying to get a little bit into anime and everything. So I have to get your guys' input on where I need to begin on getting into some anime type stuff. But just love my geek culture. Been sort of a geek since back in the day. So obviously, Prodigy, we grew up together and everything. So I'm just happy to finally be on this podcast and everything. I just got married. Thank you guys for coming out.
We were there, yeah.
Old Ninja walks in late as fuck, just so everybody knows.
I'm finally glad I got all that stuff out the way so I can get on this and be a part of this podcast.
We're so fucking glad to have you. I will say this. Stitch is being modest as fuck right now. He is a hardcore Magneto fan. Even named his goddamn dog Magneto. And super into Marvel, big time into some RPGs and shooters, all types of good games, and we're so fucking glad to have him. I will say this, on that serious CP time, Old Ninja walked in thinking that he was going to stop
I see that. I can see him.
For him. Yeah. But we're going to keep it fucking moving. And Kronos is going to do some technical shit, and we don't even give a fuck, because I'm going to ask Blue about goddamn E3.
Oh, man. And holy Stitch shit. Was there with me tweeting, live tweeting, but man, E3 was crazy. There were some awesome game announcements, and I'm really looking forward to a lot of things that are coming out later on this year and early next year.
What wowed you? What made you fucking unzip your dick and say, God damn, I'm about to nut?
It was, they showed a little bit more of a trailer for, this is coming out next week, but Batman Arkham Knight. Like, god damn. Like, there's this, so if you haven't seen it, fuck it. Spoiler alert, fuck you. You should have watched it. But there's a scene where there's a cop inside of a... First of all, it starts off with fucking Joker about to be cremated. And you just hear, like, Joker's dead and Batman's gonna die. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Yeah. And then you just see a cop, like after the Joker dies, like, crime goes down. Like you think crime will rise, but it doesn't. But there's a cop inside of a diner, and somebody comes up. It's like, hey, this guy is up here smoking. He's smoking. Go do something. So the guy goes over there, and he like looks at the dude, and it's fucking Scarecrow. And he fucking injects the cop with something, and so he starts fucking tripping out. Starts seeing zombies and monsters, and everybody's attacking each other. And the cop pulls out his gun and starts shooting people. I mean, he's shooting these things, but you know that they're fucking people, so he's sitting there murdering people. Like it's pow 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 pow.
Yeah, it was
fucking
really
ridiculous. But yeah, that made me like jizz my pants a little bit.
That was your highlight?
Well, I mean, it was my main highlight because I'm a huge Batman fan. But that Final Fantasy VII remake announcement was amazing.
Tell me about fucking Final Fantasy. I will admit I've never fucking played a Final Fantasy. I know it's a crime, but tell me why it's so exciting to have this remake.
I'm also anxious to hear about Final Fantasy. I've never played one myself, but I want to hear Blue talk about some Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
As well.
Kronos, he's the one that got me into Final Fantasy.
I can talk about it. So Final Fantasy it's a whole
racist.
Bunch of a whole bunch of really good JRPGs. People thought that Final Fantasy VII was the best of the series. I disagree vehemently. Yeah, why do you keep saying racist randomly?
Because the Final Fantasy series is racist.
There's a black guy in 7.
Yeah, token black guy who says,
one?
Yeah. He doesn't make full sentences if you
hold on. How many black people are in Japan?
Is he cooning?
About 5.
So
still, but these true. But I mean,
do they owe you something?
Hold on.
No, they could have did their research a little better. I mean, because even though this is a JRPG, why is it that they have people with blonde hair? How many Japanese people do you know that have
that's a running theme in anime, which you also watch because they're different.
True, but I mean,
I hate when people say that shit about like Japanese anime being like semi-racist or whatever, especially when it comes to black folks. But how many Asians do you see in any black media? that are not stereotypes.
That would be zero. That would be zero?
No, that's not true.
That are not stereotypes.
That are not stereotypes.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
No shit.
That's not in the Kung Fu movie.
Yeah, that was a Kung Fu guy.
Yeah.
That was the sound of old niggas shutting the fuck up.
That's the way it is. I mean, it's the way it is because we're not in each other's cultures, which is, I mean, kind of strange, but that's the fact.
That's true. I mean, there's that one, the Korean lady. She's always known for wearing her shower net. She's in actually, I think, Transformers 1 or 2.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
So she's actually she's known for being like she's a comedian. So she's known for being like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. She has a kind of deep voice.
Yeah,
she talks like a black lady sometimes.
Yeah, she talks like a black lady sometimes, but she's always in like black comedic movies. So she's in. There's a scene in Transformers where Bernie Mac is selling the car. And he's talking about his mom. And in the group,
character wasn't racist.
There's the Korean lady, and that's not her first time doing that kind of particular like stereotype with black women out.
Well, hold on. How in the fuck does this have to goddamn do with Final Fantasy, motherfucker?
My point was that she was a Asian woman surrounded by black people, and they put her in that situation where she was not a typical stereotype.
So wait, how is Final Fantasy racist just because they don't have black people in it?
No, it's just the way they portray black people.
But it's the same thing in black movies.
So are they portraying us as like cooning? Like we're just not just like usually.
I mean,
I'm gonna go down to the rivers.
Well, no, I mean you can take Naruto as a perfect example. One of the few black. There's a couple of black characters, but the main one is Octopops.
Wait. What's the motherfucker's name?
Octopops.
Really?
I forget his actual name, but he's a Jinchuriki for the octopus.
The eight-tail.
And he raps everything. I think it's fucking hilarious.
That-
But his
It's
brother,
fun, yeah.
That sounds awesome.
but his brother is like super serious.
What about the blind guy from Bleach? That guy was black.
Yeah,
he was fucking
black.
cool as shit.
Yeah, he was badass.
That guy was badass.
But he was a fucking bad guy. But he's a badass bad guy.
Badass.
One of my favorite was Dutch in Black Lagoon.
Okay.
He was the fucking leader of that A team in Southeast Asia. Black as fuck, and he was the goddamn leader. I didn't see any stereotypical shit. But goddamn it, can I hear about Final Fantasy?
Yeah, all right.
Holy
So anyway,
fuck.
I was gonna give like a kind of controversial statement, and then you fucking hijacked my shit.
Yeah, I did.
Well, people claim that Final Fantasy VII is the best one in the series, but those are people that usually started playing Final Fantasy at 7 because that's what most people did because they saw the graphics were amazing on the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, which it was amazing at the time. You go back and play it now, and it's fucking dog shit. It looks like playing fucking Legos or some shit. But anyway, Final Fantasy V, which I think it's 5, but it was 3 in America. That was the best one in the series, in my opinion, and most real Final Fantasy fanatics' opinions.
But what system was that on, though?
That was on the fucking Super Nintendo or the Famicom.
It started on the Super Nintendo,
Famicom.
right? All the Final Fantasy games.
Yeah, it started on the original Nintendo.
Nintendo. Okay.
Yeah.
So NES and then SNES had some of the best games.
Yeah. So if you go and play Final Fantasy 3 that was in US right now, it still holds up.
Wow.
Like the storyline, even the graphics, it's dated graphics, but it's not like it was still back in the day when things were kind of not cartoony, but you know how it was like not Double Dragon, but there were some other games that were like it didn't look that bad.
Streets of Rage.
Yeah, like a Streets of Rage. That's another one. And it used Mode 7, which is the rotating thing for the Super Nintendo. I'm getting super nerdy right now. You guys probably know what I'm talking about.
You know
what I'm talking
how
about?
the map changes when you move.
Yeah. It's a rotating. It's like a rotoscope type deal that they have for the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Actually, Stitch, you were talking about the Genesis had like a thing for that. What was it called?
Oh, the blast processing?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Super geeky.
Well, before, just so everyone that's never played Final Fantasy before, so if somebody wanted to get into Final Fantasy, they should jump in at 3, is what you're saying?
Well it's going to be hard
for it, right?
Well, actually, there's no remake. No, they have one for the I think it's like the 3DS or something like that, and it came out again for the PS3. But it's I wouldn't recommend it because it's in 4:3 still, not 16:9. So you have the fucking
bars on the
bars.
sides.
Okay.
Yeah, but they added in cutscenes, and there was no real cutscenes in Final Fantasy 3. So
seems like I mean I haven't played games, but it always seems like there's epic cutscenes.
Yeah. Well, that started in 7.
Okay.
The epic cutscenes. The other cutscenes were epic, but they just weren't graphically pleasing. Right? They were more like the story. It was more story driven and like fucked up shit happened.
Okay.
So,
but it's turn-based, true turn-based
for most of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think probably for the remake they probably go with the whole like what is the new style of RPG where you can actually like move around with the character and
like action RPG.
Yeah, action RPG. It's probably remake like that.
Yeah, and they had one that was like that. It was I forget what somebody's gonna call me out on this, but I think it was like 12 or I can't remember which one it was, but it was more of an active one where you can run around and do commands, and I was really good at that one because you can stack commands and shit like that.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool.
That sounds all right. So anybody else? I mean, E3 things that fucking wowed them this week.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
I missed
that
game.
game.
Oh man,
fucking dope.
yeah.
That looks very interesting. I was watching a little bit before I got here, like in the car on my way here, like on my mind, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it's
With your
just
late
like,
ass coming over here.
yeah, I had to take care of some family things, but I made it anyway. But
Taking care of them kids?
Huh?
Taking care of them kids?
No. I did see. It looks like some kind of Brave meets like some kind of like cyber war or
The movie
like,
Brave?
It was crazy.
Yeah, the movie Brave
'cause
with
he's a bow
like
and arrow.
versus like and then you have like these mechs that look like dinosaurs. That
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah, so they were like bio animals, but they had like they were mechanical, but there were some parts of them might have been organic.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch the demo, man. It looked fucking dope. But anyway, it was like it's like after mankind fell, and then like way afterwards, these people kind of came back up. Shit's beeping.
There's some fucking beeping going on in the goddamn background. I thought we were fucking professionals.
A bomb's gonna go off in a second.
Yeah,
here.
we're about to die.
Oh no,
shit.
the GoPro
Say
died.
what you guys got
Well,
going
fuck
on
you,
over there.
GoPro. You don't want none of this.
GoPro didn't want any more. Anyway,
Yeah.
it was way after, and this is after humanity's coming back up after a disaster. They don't say what the disaster was, and then all of a sudden they show the next scene.
I want to
it's
say
like
it was.
this-
I want to say it's after Skynet.
Yeah, it's after Skynet.
Like it's Skynet.
And what look like in the plains of somewhere, like it looked like what's going to be animals, but they're like these fucking mechanical things, but they move like animals.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, and it was
Look
crazy.
like animals.
Yeah, and
It
this,
looks like dinosaurs.
yeah, they did. And like, there's like this girl is trying to get like these canisters off the backs of some, and as she's doing that, this big giant like T-Rex fucking looking thing with that shoots rockets and lasers and shit.
Was she wearing a thong though?
She
Maybe
was.
underneath, I don't know.
She was wearing leopard skin though. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
But starts like attacking her, and like it was like a full sequence of her trying to take down this thing, and it had to do with her shooting shit off of him, like it's rockets, picking him up and shooting him with rockets.
Oh yeah, like
bad.
when she ripped off the
That's
tail
pretty
and
badass.
just turned around and shot it with it. That was pretty fucking
Yeah,
dope.
she was fucking crazy. It looked really good, and it was from the makers of Killzone. It was Guerrilla Games.
Now Gorilla, I
Yeah.
do love me some fucking Killzone, especially 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Those are brilliant.
And the Mercenary was fucking great too.
Mercenary was good for the Vita. That actually
That's
might
the
be
best.
one of my favorite in the series.
Yeah.
And it was one of my favorite Vita games. Wait, now, Old Dog, did you have... Old Ninja. What am I calling it? Old Dog?
Yeah.
Old Ninja. What the fuck do you have from E3? Impressions?
Man, there was a lot. I saw from Halo Guardians. I saw what
Here
I
we go
finally
again.
wanted in multiplayer, where you have player versus everything, which I thought was coming with Destiny's Prison of Elders. So I thought, I mean, to me, this was kind of a long time coming. I think there was probably just hardware issues in the past. But yeah, it's 12 on 12. So it's 12 versus 12, and then partway through the match, they drop like Covenant. Like, so they have AI enemies jumping in your middle of your battle. So you have your vehicles, your Halo Spartans running around, and it looked pretty awesome. They said that maps are supposed to be 4 times the size.
I was just going to fucking ask that. If the maps are bigger, they
said
could
that-
be fun.
Especially
They said
70
it's
fucking
supposed.
people.
Well, I mean, because this is next gen only, they're going to be able to run big maps. And like, if you've played Halo before, the large scale maps are pretty fucking big.
Yeah.
Like, even zooming in on people, they still look fucking far away. So I'm looking forward to that. Plus I haven't really been keeping up exactly with the story of Halo 5, but it looks a little vague. But it does
They're all
seem kind of
vague.
interesting. That caught my eye. The Rise of the Tomb Raider looked pretty interesting.
No, you only get one, motherfucker.
Yeah. Tomb Raider looked great.
You done spilled your load all over.
I
this.
did, but
Skeet,
yeah,
skeet, skeet.
Yeah, fuck what you talking about. But Tomb Raider looks good.
Tomb Raider looks good. That Mass Effect though, now that multi-platform, I mean, we can all talk about that.
Well, I'm kind of pissed that it's going to be. Well, I'm not pissed. I mean, take
You
your
gotta
time.
wait.
Take your time.
Yeah,
make
yeah,
a good game.
I want it to be good. I don't want
Yeah.
to get it and be like, because I think you were disappointed when one of the Dragon Ages came out.
They
Was it
can't
you?
see you when you say you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Just so you
Kronos.
motherfucking know.
To my right is
Professional
Kronos.
ass.
I can see him.
These, I mean, so yeah. I think Kronos, you were upset at one of the Dragon Age. Was it you or
no? It wasn't me.
Oh no, that was me.
Was that you?
I motherfucking rage quit. Don't get me goddamn started on Inquisition. That bullshit.
Wait, Inquisition or was it?
It was the Inquisition one. That was the only one I fucking played.
Oh really? I thought it was the one before on the last gen that you.
But fuck that shit. BioWare and Mass Effect is all I fucks with.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they didn't show their new IP. There's some IP that they're working on that they didn't even show.
There's a lot of shit that wasn't shown.
You know.
Yeah, so
E3.
I think they're holding off for Gamescom. So I'm like, God dang it.
Well, you know what I was going to say about games that weren't really finished was Dead Island. Every time I think of a game that wasn't finished,
oh my
that
god,
comes to mind.
That game had a really great trailer though.
It
was
they
damn.
saw everything on that trailer too.
Well, it was a great game until you turned the game off and you thought it saved, and you got fucked.
Yeah, I do remember you had issues with the saving.
Oh yeah,
everybody
aspect of it.
Everybody
I just like when I got into it, I was like, this was just I was disappointed. I just lost all excitement. That trailer was just hot fire. But then when you get into the game, it's like really, it's like it seems like they spend more money on the trailer than the actual game.
yeah.
And I will say this in their defense. I think it's the same people. Dying Light is their fucking answer to that. All the bullshit that went on with.
I got that by the way.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just started playing it.
But I want to switch gears a little bit, unless anybody has any last things on E3.
You guys.
For my whole takeaway is like I did really love Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider looked absolutely amazing. I'm curious to find out when, obviously as a PS4 gamer, what the delay is.
I think it's going to be a year.
Tomb Raider coming out on Xbox and then PS4, and then they seem to have scheduled the same release date as Fallout. Now I don't know if
that's real fucking
one of them is
stupid.
going to get pushed back or anything like that, or if they just want to just knuckle up and go head to head with it.
I see head to head.
You think
that'll be interesting
to
see how that whole plays out. I did see a little bit of the Division, and it seems like it has that whole sort of Cain and Abel type aspect where you can just turn on your teammates and your crew members based on the playthrough that they had going on at E3, which it sounds fun if you got a nice group of people to play with, but if you're just jumping in with a bunch of randoms, it seems a little bit chaotic.
Yeah, randoms always seem to fuck shit up. But yeah, last year that they showed the Division, and I was hyped up. I thought it was coming out in the fall, and then it's getting pushed back. And I'm like, God dang it, because it looked pretty epic. I'm like, it looked like a.
Did you say God dang it?
Yeah, I did say God. Dang it. I said it looks like a more. Yeah, it looked like a more tech savvy of Last of Us. So Last of Us, there's only 2 of you. It looks like you can do a co-op 4-person like type deal where it's like people are infected and you have tech with you this time. So I'm like, I'm looking forward to this.
This is the unfortunate part about that game. Go ahead, man.
No, I was saying, since this sort of reminds me of with Watch Dogs, where everyone was really hyped up and it sort of got pushed back, and then when it came out, personally for me, it kind of dudded and it just kind of sucked. Well, I mean, it was all right, but it just like based on everything that it was leading up to it, it sort of didn't live up to the expectations I was expecting. So I'm curious to get your guys' input on like how much do you trust Ubisoft in terms of the product they're putting out?
Well, I'll tell you this. I have 2 huge problems. Right, the first one was that it looked like not an almost finished game. It looks like it should have been released within a year. They showed enough in those demos, like people talking. Some guy was on his tablet. Doing stuff with the UAV, and first of all, the tablet thing wasn't even shown in E3, so I think they just took that shit out, which shows that this game they're fucking it up. And then second, the fact that it was that close to being done, looked like almost a finished product, and all of a sudden they're not touting anything really. And actually, this E3, the video is even shorter than the one last year.
Yeah.
So that makes me really fucking worried about this game. But it looked still. I'm still interested, but I'm worried.
Yeah, it could be great.
Get pushed back again.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what's going to be great is the Killing Floor 2.
Oh, now tell me about that.
That's going to be. I showed
that was
you
the
the
one?
chat. The one in the chat. No. I put it in the chat and you didn't even fucking watch.
I missed it.
So that's your answer.
Missed it.
It's your answer to the next Left 4 Dead.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
So it's 4 people. It came on the PC a while ago.
Yeah.
But it's 4 people and you're fighting against crazy fucking zombies and shit.
All right, you had
and
me
it's
zombies.
super fucking gory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I'll show you a video when we're done.
Did we already mention Battlefront, or was that just like already in the back?
We haven't brought that one up yet.
I wasn't interested until I saw it, and then I was like, it looks just like fucking Star Wars. So
I was like, there's no space battle, so that's the shit
that we haven't seen.
Fucked up.
So we haven't seen that yet, but apparently they were talking about it like a year and a half ago. How you're supposed to be able to go from space to planet seamlessly, so it's supposed to load the planet as you enter the atmosphere.
Wait. Supposed to?
That's like
that's like we haven't seen
Sky.
anything, but I mean, from the gameplay footage I saw, I was content. I was a little sketchy on the whole lightsaber battle, because in part 2 it was a little wonky. It wasn't exactly like clean, and I'm a little worried about that. I mean, personally for me, I would do without the little hero aspect about it and just keep it infantry only. That's what I would be cool with. But I liked what I saw. I'm really excited about it. I trust DICE because it's them handling it this time. They want to make sure they get everyone's seal of approval. So I'm pretty sure that this will be what I'm hoping it will be.
So what they should do is that they should take the combat from Jedi Knight.
Oh, that was good.
That's what they should do with
the problem with that is that was by Ravensoft, and they probably like proprietized that.
No, it's just fucking.
What about the Force Unleashed? That one had
that was really good too.
Flavors.
Well, the reason why I mentioned Jedi Knight is because you can shoot and have a lightsaber.
Okay.
You can switch.
Yeah,
I still have that game.
But yeah, Force Unleashed was I like that one too.
Yeah, I played both of them. They were really great.
Yeah.
All right, I got to get to something.
All right.
So offline, as none of you motherfuckers listening know, Stitch made a bold ass motherfucking statement, and his ass was like, Jurassic World is going to actually have a higher box office than Star Wars, the new Star Wars in 2015.
No
controversial bullshit here. Okay, but they had a good weekend.
Okay,
Stitch?
So wait, before Stitch answers, I want to put this out there. So the old ninja, as y'all.
That's your goddamn name, motherfucker. Embrace it.
So me and Stitch, we have a bet about who was going to make more. Was Star Wars versus Avengers. So we didn't. I mean,
how you gonna change shit midstream?
Oh, no, because
I bet him about Star Wars versus Jurassic World.
I'm
Avengers 2 and Jurassic Park with a bunch of my other friends and everything. So all of a sudden it became sort of a tangled spiderweb of who I bet who with what movie.
But I mean, I'm just telling you, you're gonna owe me a game. So
Avengers 2 is going to make more than Star Wars, even though that's going to be close.
No, not even close.
I'm very confident that Jurassic Park's going to make more than Star Wars.
Can I clarify this?
Because everyone gives me shit about it. They say, oh, well, the fan base, blah, blah, blah. I understand the fan base aspect of it. But
obviously
in terms of the demographics, who that saw Jurassic Park is going to see Star Wars? I'm sorry, I worded that wrong. Who did not see that movie is going to go see the other one. It's the same. It's like with Avengers. Like you're pretty much marketing to the same group of people. Like the whole sort of nerd comic book fan type thing. No one's going to be like, yeah, I'm going to go watch Avengers, but I'm not going to watch Star Wars. And it's vice versa. However, it seems more so with Avengers. You have your women, your kids that didn't grow up in the 80s, or I mean, even though Star Wars came in like 77, I believe. It's a different generation of people where it's like they might not be that in tune to it. Where it's like kids, they don't really care about the whole plot and the whole storyline. They just want to go see Iron Man flying through the sky, shooting some people. They want to see Hulk smash this, that, and whatever. Now, my whole thing with Jurassic Park, it's dinosaurs. You have every fan base covered. You have everyone from our generation of adults that grew up on the 1993 one that loved it, changed everything.
Stitch,
you have your women that want to just blow Chris Pratt and everything, and you have your kids that just want to see dinosaurs roaring and tearing up and messing up stuff. So you have everything covered. Where Star Wars, you have your males, you have your demographic of females that do love it, especially since some of us are married to females that are a part of our nerd culture.
Yeah, we don't have to. I'm
gonna let you finish, but
wow. Okay. We see your point.
I didn't mean to get all.
No. Kronos is trying to get in at some points, and I got some shit after him.
Me too.
First of all, there's Space Ninjas. All right, Space Ninjas. All right. And also the fact that it does span multiple generations from the 70s on up. We all have kids, right? I mean, most people have kids, and they're going to take their kids to go watch that shit. People that were from back then, they're going to take their kids. And even from my generation, I have kids, you have kids.
Yeah.
We're going to take their kids to go watch that. And even the people that aren't even as old as we are, they watched the horrible, 1, 2, and 3. Man. But even the people that watch 1, 2, and 3, like back then, if you talk to anybody that's younger than us, like in their 20s or something like that, they pretty much love those movies. And I don't understand it, but they're still fans of the series. You know what I mean? And the merchandising is nonstop.
Nonstop.
How many freaking games are there? How many comics are there? How many books? There's animations ongoing on Cartoon Network right now,
and on Disney Channel too.
Disney XD.
Disney. It's on Disney.
Yeah, Disney XD has it.
It was on. There were a few.
Yeah, once they got bought out by Disney, Disney's like, "Nah, y'all coming over here."
Yeah, but I don't see how Jurassic World is going to possibly overcome that.
I'm gonna take a step back.
It overcomes
and they're doing great.
Else. It pulled in 208.
Yeah, no, they're doing it's doing great. Now I imagine it's a great movie. I'm gonna go watch it this weekend. I'm gonna try to watch it this weekend. I'm gonna watch it.
I wouldn't say it's a great movie, and a lot of people give me slack on saying like, "Oh, you think it's great?" No, I'm not saying it's a great movie.
I heard it was sexist.
Serious flaws plot-wise in the movie, but in terms of it being a cash cow, that's all I've said about it. I was like, I just think it's going to bring in so much money. And it ended up bringing in that much money.
So far you're right, but we'll see. I mean, when Star Wars comes out, you'll see. It's going to be crazy.
So let me clarify.
There will be a Fiesta cast where I will be popping bottles when I'm right.
All right. So here's the thing. We're going to clarify. Stitch over in L.A., the other L.A.
Don't even call it L.A. That's a disrespect to the real
in
LA.
Bon Tom.
Bon Tom.
In the swamp, man.
Out in Louisiana, in the swamp.
You just call it the South.
The South.
SOUF.
With an F at the end. He truly believes that Jurassic World, just on box office, is going to outdo both Avengers 2
opening
weekend.
No, now you're changing
opening
it.
Weekend.
No.
Yeah,
because
I've always said opening weekend.
No, you did not.
I said opening weekend.
He said opening
fucking
weekend.
shit.
There is powerful niggatry going on right now.
Yeah,
powerful niggatry. Damn.
But okay, so you're saying opening weekend?
Yeah, opening weekend. The first 3 days,
weekend is
4
the
days.
Opening weekend. That's why, I was nervous about the whole Avengers thing, and Avengers took a big hit with the whole Mayweather Kentucky Derby and the draft, where it ended up doing 187 million or whatever. Because all I've been focusing on is opening weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're still going to be Avengers will probably still be making money by the time Star Wars comes out.
Yeah.
Jurassic
Avengers
World
is still in theaters right now.
Yeah, and then Jurassic World's still going to make money. I mean, once Star Wars comes out, it's going to be the end of the year.
Yeah.
So it's going to be hard to track, final numbers until. Okay. What I will say, I'm going to throw this out. Star Wars is now. It's basically going to be kind of revamped and. It's going to be a segue into this new generation of a new trilogy, and they're going to have, they're going to add in some new things, and I think it's going to be good. I trust J.J. Abrams. He's been known to be the one to reboot series. He's done it. Star Trek, Mission Impossible. Yeah. He's come in and just skyrocket and revitalize series, and so knowing that, having that track record, bringing in more female characters.
Okay, but hold on.
Yeah. What's the name of the next Star Wars movie?
The Force Awakens.
The long run, definitely Star Wars will make more money. I'm just talking about opening weekend.
Yeah.
And Prodigy, we've had conversations before where you've lost your trust in the Star Wars.
That's what I was just going to get
franchise. After the 4, 5, 6 one.
Yeah, let me briefly get into this. Because there's nobody who's a bigger goddamn motherfucking Star Wars fan than me.
Me?
Well, fuck your shit. I mean, again, I named my goddamn kid middle name Jedi because I'm such a big Star Wars fan. Here's the fucking deal. Episode 1, even 2 and 3, as shitty as they goddamn were, Episode 1 crushed my fucking soul.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
It was serious bullshit. I went opening weekend. Everybody left what the fuck just happened? It was like a mass raping. It really was.
And I can tell you exactly why. It's because George Lucas is a terrible director.
He is. He is. Gauntlet laid down.
And people are gonna be like, "Oh, he made all those movies." No, he fucking didn't.
I can hear people yelling at their.
Yeah, no, because you guys,
right now.
people can go and look. So I can
devices right now.
Let me get my fucking cred back, because if you go back and look, the best movies in Star Wars are
not by him.
They're not. It's 5 and 6, and it's made by a guy who made fucking.
Was it Steven Spielberg?
No. He made soap operas.
Yeah,
that's what he did. He made soap operas.
Look. Episode 5 was one of the best movies of all time. Fuck what anybody else says. It just was. And Episode 1 was literally one of the worst movies of all time. So I'm going to tell you this. They're not getting my money opening weekend. Just based on Episode
He's not directing, though.
Yeah. Even still, the franchise ain't getting my money on opening weekend.
We don't need your money, man. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't need your
Fuck
money. So I want to say,
dirty black
I want to ask Stitch out there, like, how many movies do you know where people camp out to watch this movie? Because Star Wars has been notorious for having people camping out.
I'm not trying
Ain't nobody
to
camping out for
disrespect
dinosaurs.
the fan base. The fan base is obviously the strongest fan base there is in all sort of comic lore movie fan base. My whole thing is people are just sort of downplaying the effect that women and children have on affecting box office ticket sales.
Hey, we're not abandoning a ship.
You have a summer movie
women and children
coming out in May or June. Kids are not in school versus, and I'm not trying to say like summer versus winter, because obviously the Harry Potter movies I believe came out in like November-ish, December-ish. But
actually, they did both.
But in terms of those people coming out to the actual movies and watching it, everything is listed. It just seems to be set up so much in I can say now Jurassic Park's favor. Originally, I thought it would be Avengers, but in terms of a summer movie versus let's say a winter movie, I'm very confident now. I mean, there could be a snowstorm that goes on in New York City as it comes out December 18th.
Yeah,
but are your legs tired from all that fucking backtracking? That's what I want to know.
Well, I do.
I'm not backtracking.
I want to make another point. When Titanic came out,
you are an old fuck. You know that?
Titanic came out.
No.
That movie came out in December. Doesn't matter. It came out in December and was number 1 all the way until practically summer.
That was before global warming.
Yeah, before El Nino hit.
Yeah,
but
which interestingly enough would have prevented the Titanic from sinking.
Okay, Star Wars. Titanic is more of a. I don't want to get all gender specific or whatever, but it's
get into it.
Heavy female backing to that movie. It's a romance film. You have Leonardo DiCaprio. It's women.
True.
And people sort of forget that women and children make up a massive audience. That's why if you look at the box office sales, you can look and see Frozen's up there. I didn't see.
This is what
I mean, Frozen is like top 3.
What I don't understand about your argument is that dinosaurs. How is that feminine or female or pulling in a female audience?
It's not specific female. It's kids. It's kids, men, and women.
It's really little boys.
So you have
really.
all bases covered in terms of
you don't, because you just skipped one.
All want to see.
No, because I gave you an argument. I said women, and you skipped over that, and you said kids. But it's really only little boys. If you give a little girl a dinosaur, she'll be like, "What the fuck is this?"
For the most part,
she's not
really
gonna.
Pink.
And I'm not being a sexist asshole, but that's
her mom's a feminist.
Well, I'm not trying to get all sexist, but if you're talking about like hypothetically the mom that's at home, blah blah blah, and I feel like I'm in dangerous territory stereotyping all women as being like the stay-at-home mom or whatever. But a lot of those women that are staying at home and they need something that the kids want to see. The kids want to see dinosaurs running around. Like I was at the movie theater and I'm watching mom take pictures with 4 or 5 other girls in the movie theater watching Jurassic Park.
But it's usually only little boys though. Yeah, I know it's hot, man. Sorry.
Yeah. So here's my thing. We are gonna have to fucking table this and wait and goddamn see. There's no doubt about it. But I'm excited for both movies. I needed to see Jurassic World. I got a long list of fucking movies to still see.
Seen it.
I thought you saw it.
No, I messed up with that post. I actually rewatched the first Jurassic Park with my kid.
Okay.
That's all you need to watch is the first one.
He fucking loved it.
Why not 2 and 3?
2 you can kind of get through. 3 you can skip.
I remember 3 sucking quite a bit.
3's not. Yeah, 3's just kind of there.
Why not watch a TV show?
It was a blur. I just remember the T-Rex fucks up San Diego in one of the films.
That's
and
part 2.
Pterodactyls in one of the other.
3-headed
That's
pterodactyls.
part 3.
Yeah.
What about that game though? You played Jurassic Park, the game on
The Telltale
Sega?
game.
Yeah, we did talk. Me and Blue did talk about that. That game was tough.
The game was fucking hard.
It
I
was
don't even think I ever passed it either. I know you can play as a raptor, which is fucking fun as shit.
Yeah, I just went to the
Yeah.
Dave & Buster's. They have a new arcade cabinet with all the Jurassic movies in it. It was like it looked pretty legit. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to play because there were so many people playing, but I was like, oh.
Wait a minute. A new cabinet with Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
This type.
Yeah, it was because they had 2 cabinets. They had the Lost World cabinet, which nobody was playing, and then there's a new Jurassic Park one, and it incorporated all the movies. So there was a new cabinet where you can sit.
There was
and
one where
shoot.
you're like in a Jeep and you're just like kind of riding around shooting random ass.
Yeah, that was I think that was the Lost World that was it. World that was there. Nobody was playing that one. But there's also the Star Wars pod, which is drawn.
That shit's fun.
Yeah, I played that yesterday for the first
game.
time. I was like, wow, this was crazy.
Did you see my name on the top? Because I fucking dominated that game when I played it.
I doubt so. I think your name is underneath mine now. I went and killed it yesterday. So yeah, and it was just like people just like they were like circling it because they didn't know what to do, and then like there's just people constantly going in. It was like they're embarrassed to go in, but they go in and you sit in and you're surrounded by this big like round screen,
like
and
IMAX type screen.
Yeah, it's pretty tight because you're hella close and like you see yourself leaning and shit. It was pretty awesome.
So
I miss those arcade cabinet days. That hurts my heart.
I'm gonna fucking buy one.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna fucking buy one.
Brings me back.
They're like $600.
No,
they're actually no. They can be pretty cheap. I'm gonna get an older one, man.
Okay,
So black people, I got a question.
Oh, here we go. I already know what you're gonna ask.
Yeah, because I got asked about this shit a whole lot this week.
Shit.
Is this about blondes?
No.
No.
Wait, we talking about black spades?
I know what you're talking about. I got a good.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna fucking go in on.
Uh-oh.
Rachel.
I knew it.
Dolezal. Holy fucking shit! Here we go, America.
Whip it through the glass.
Whip it through the glass. Here's the thing. Real talk. I actually feel a little bit sorry for her.
Before you go into it,
but go ahead.
Explain to the audience who you're talking about.
Oh, who the fuck am I talking about?
No.
I just named the goddamn name. It's the white woman with the tan that looks fucking orange that worked for the NAACP
she got a perm
in
too.
Spokane, Washington.
In Spokane, Washington, and identifies as black.
Oh.
But whose parents are definitely white.
So
right?
Let me give you some insight into that, though.
Go ahead.
Now that you said that, did you know that they also adopted 4 black kids?
Yeah,
which is wonderful.
She
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
So she adopted. I thought
no, she did not.
So
her
parents.
Her
parents
grew up with
siblings.
So she has 2 boys that are black. One looks mixed, and one is dark as midnight. So I'm wondering. I'm wondering if they're biological kids or she adopted one and gave birth to one.
I think her family adopted them.
I wish she would have said she had
her sons.
Rivitiligo.
Yeah.
That's Uncle Ruckus shit.
And then is her husband black?
I give 0 fucks. Here's my main point. I mean, I get her family history, I get the kids, and blah, 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 blah with the parents.
You know the history about her and her school, right?
0 fucks given.
About how she went to Howard University.
Yeah, no, I did hear that.
Did you hear about how she sued?
Yes.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
My biggest thing is, this woman claims because of something in her head that she is something that she's not.
Exactly. I'm going to give you a... Right there.
I think I just got a point right there. Let's be very fucking clear about that. Here's the thing. Be proud of who the fuck you are. You don't have to goddamn lie to kick it. And that's the thing. I feel bad for her. And here's the thing. We've talked about this a little bit before in previous episodes. There are a lot of similarities between this and Bruce Jenner. And Caitlyn Jenner, whatever you want to call. I'm still going to say him. You don't have to, but I'm going to say him.
People accept her way less than...
Oh, yeah.
Than her?
Yeah. Let me point out, just really quickly, and this is not to be seen as transphobic whatsoever, but biologically, Bruce Jenner is not a woman.
You're right.
He does not menstruate. He does not lactate.
He will
not go through menopause. He will not have. He does not have ovaries.
One, she's identifying culturally.
Yep.
And the other one is, I mean, I still don't know where I stand on this whole thing.
Well, the one with Caitlyn,
I do see a slight difference. I I don't know where my opinion is. I do see a slight difference, but there are a lot of similarities.
There are, but there's a certain thing about identifying with a culture. I mean, you can't self-identify with a culture when you've never experienced that culture's hardships and experiences.
I agree. I completely.
That's my problem.
That's where I agree with.
One thing I kind of wanted to throw in there is like hearing this whole story makes me think of, because like I'm part Native American. Most black people.
You got Indian in your family?
I do. I got that good hair. But like when I go to like Indian powwows, I'm talking about Indians, not the dot. Like,
holy shit, he went super racist. So
Mark.
He's not native at all.
I got a bullseye on my back right now.
Please, Twitter, don't post those swastikas on our wall
for my Native American people out there. I always think it's interesting how like when you go to like the powwows and stuff, like a lot of people there look Caucasian.
Okay,
like
there's mixed people of mixed ethnicity. You know.
Well, this is the problem that I have is like, I mean, we're all humans, right? Like, yes. I don't like identifying myself through my skin color.
Yeah.
Like, I totally understand that, you know, I'm African American, all that, blah, blah, blah. But I could honestly give a fuck less.
Okay.
Because I identify myself as human, I'm American, and that's the way I live my life. I don't live my life every day thinking, holy shit, I'm going to do this shit the black way. You know what I mean? Because it's fucking ridiculous. I do this shit my way.
Yeah.
It's like Terrence McKenna said, culture is not your friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
Because it's not. I mean, you can create your own culture, and you'll be way better off. Because when you try to fit in with some other culture, that might not be for you.
Yeah.
And
here's my thing.
I'm not saying I don't want to be black.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But let me quickly say one thing though. This wasn't a woman. You know, not to use a bad analogy from the 90s, but this wasn't a woman basically being like Vanilla Ice. What she's saying is, I am black, not I identify with black culture and I
appreciate.
She has said both.
I didn't know she was saying that or not. I just heard the story, but I never seen what she specifically said herself. But there is a massive difference between the two.
She has said both. She has said she identifies with, and then she has come out and says that I am.
Yes.
No. That's when the red flag. That's when the family.
Has anybody seen Matt Lauer's interview with her?
I've seen excerpts from it, not the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing because it's like 8 minutes long, and he asked her flat out, "Are you a white woman or are you an African American woman?" Flat out, and she like skirts all around this stuff. But then just when she says, "I identify," and then he asked her about her father because in Spokane, Washington, she brought out an African American man. Said, "This is my dad."
Who's not her dad?
But then her parents are in the South.
Yeah,
and put that extra F on the end.
Yeah, and then she said that I can have someone that is my dad, but yet not be my father.
The fuck?
Yeah. So she's
Are
like,
you my daddy?
Yeah. So it was like people. She was like,
it's in her head, man. That's my biggest.
So I like that her parents put on blast.
Here is my thing. I'm about to get real.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm about to fire up Twitter right now. White people seem to not have a culture.
Oh, wait a minute.
The thing that their culture is basically capitalism. That's what they love.
Fuck?
Yeah. Wait. So the thing is, what you see a lot of Caucasian Americans assimilating a lot of different cultures. That's why they always want to travel to Europe, travel to South America.
I want to go to Europe.
See, no, you don't.
He's been to Europe.
Yeah.
No one cares about you, nigga. But yeah, if you see, you can see a lot of Caucasians assimilate other cultures because they really don't identify with another culture. They see, African American cultures, you see Asian cultures, and they will be fully assimilated. You see, a white person who ends up hooking up with Latinos, so they dress like a Latino, try to learn Spanish. You'll see
generalizing motherfuckers.
Yeah, I know people like.
Yeah, but I've seen
people that do the same thing.
Yeah,
that's
actually,
true.
what's funny is that people would say that the way we're talking right now.
That's true. They would say that we're extra right, but then the difference between them and us is that people, when they see us, they automatically assume that we're going to be like the rest of them.
We're good dancers.
Or that we're I'm doing quotation marks. Yeah, I'm doing air quotes. That we are going to be exhibit attitudes, exhibit attitudes,
negative attitudes,
and just just be like this certain culture that they have in their minds that they have been taught or shown or seen.
Preconceived notions. Yep.
Yeah.
So
It's true about the dick, though.
Well, this is
wait, that was my dick on the counter.
God damn.
Let me put this back.
Yeah, because there's 3 other guys in the room. Thanks.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway,
But,
so
I mean,
let me add to what you're saying. I think that the same thing could be said though for all our culture. Go ahead, kill it. I'm
Talking
saying
about the beer.
Yeah, I'm letting him
Yeah,
know
he's
about the
talking
beer.
about killing
I'm
beer.
I was talking about
fucked up over here.
yeah, kill old ninja. Saying that racist bullshit.
Yeah.
No. But I think there's a lot of people here in America that are African American that don't know their culture either. Like I had my eyes open when I went to Africa, and I was like, holy shit, how black I'm not. And it's not just my skin tone. It's nothing like that. It's my whole culture. I'm American.
Yeah.
Like if you could pick me out of a crowd in Africa just by the way I fucking walk, you know what I mean. And then when I start talking, it's all over. Like especially now. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's on top of that. If you ever meet an African that is here in America and they get real mad at you, they're like, "You here in America and you complaining like you have all the opportunity in the world. I like did this, and that." I'm like, whoa. Like they like really get mad because you don't take full potential. And they're here and they're like, you know, I'm here to make everything happen possible, and you've been here your whole life and you haven't done nothing. I'm like,
but that's not. I mean, I haven't made it, but I mean, I'm doing pretty well for myself. And there's a lot of people out there that do have opportunities that they don't take.
True.
You know, there's a lot of people that are self-stuck in ghettos that stay there, and it's like you can make something better yourself, but you're gonna fucking stay there, and there's no reason for that. And I understand the whole red line thing. I understand that we got fucked back in the day, that you know African Americans couldn't get fucking loans, so they got stuck in fucking ghettos. I totally get that. But we need to start as a culture and an ethnicity getting over that shit and fucking moving on.
No more victim culture.
Yeah, it's the same thing we say about feminists. I'll say it loud about feminists.
Yep.
I mean, you can't take that victim shit on forever. You have to fucking, you know, I hate to say that, you know, pull up your bootstraps, whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, pull up your bootstraps.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes,
but
I also understand that sometimes when you're born, you're in a fucked up situation, and some of us have been there.
Yeah,
and we've gotten out of it. So you can do it.
You can.
Well, it's about your mentality. Do you want to be miserable and in a piece of shit place for the rest of your life?
But every now and again, you don't know if there's another way. And that's where you're really fucked.
That's true.
But there's people I know that haven't even left California. They haven't even left their fucking county, much less California. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just crazy to me. Living in America, it's how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah, I remember in high school we had people that were in professions, and they came to school and they asked you, you know, what do you want to do when you get out? And some people just had no ambition, no aspirations, no college bound. They just wanted to make money and fuck bitches.
Well, let's get Stitch and Blue on here. Come on now.
I was about to say, I think a lot of it has to do with your work ethic and everything, and I don't know if that's cultural or if that's like nurture versus nature, where my work ethic was installed in me by my parents and everything, and I think that sort of is where people need to look at themselves in terms of like why they are where they're at right now, rather than be like, oh, well, I was born in this situation, I can't get out, there's nothing I can do. Like my whole aspect is just bust your ass and get out of it. Do what you got to do. I mean, I live in the South. I'm in Louisiana right now. I know people that's never been north of Arkansas and everything, and I'm just like, really, like Arkansas, like you've never seen like ocean, like not a Gulf, but like an ocean, mountains, hills. Like they think all Asians are the same. They can't tell the difference between a Korean and a Filipino. It's like expand your mind, expand your culture, travel, get better yourself. But I don't want to make it sound like I'm talking down on people. But there's steps you can do to get yourself and alleviate yourself from the situation.
Well, I was
gonna say sometimes, like, you know, the community also suppresses you from trying to get out of there. Like, people will downplay you, like,
especially like gangs. And
nigga,
shit.
you think you better than me? Like, you hear shit like that.
That's true.
And then also, like, you know, you got parents. Like the parents, like a lot of, like, I mean, like I grew up without my dad, and like that shit has an important part in your life, like in your development stuff. So if your dad's not there, your mom is struggling, so she's working 2 jobs, so you can't really get that parent to kind of build up the person that you will become in your future. So you go to the street. Your brother's the guy that lives down the street or something like that. So you know, it's all like depend on how the city is. It's all community based. The community makes a person.
Yeah, and that's how I was saying before, that the whole red line thing, because we kind of got fucked to be in certain areas in the United States, like being in ghettos was because it was low income housing and we couldn't get good loans.
Yeah, and you weren't allowed to live in certain communities too.
True. Yeah, they would bring down the cost of housing. I think it's red line, isn't it? What it's called?
And
it's something else.
The projects,
and then just like truly being prevented. Like, we will not sell you this home.
Yeah, well, that's what, isn't that what redlining is?
Yeah,
I think it's Twitter or whoever. You can correct me, but I'm pretty sure it's called redlining.
This is still kind of going on today. I mean, recently there was a woman out in Boston area, like a rich white neighborhood, and they're like, you can't. They leave her notes in her mailbox saying you need to move. You're making our property value go down.
No, I'll tell you a kind of even funnier one. It's not as racist, but it's fucking hilarious. So I saw this thing on Facebook where this lady had Ohana means family in these jars, and each one of these jars were different colors, and it was basically, it looked like a rainbow, right? And so they left a note in her mailbox, and it said basically, take down this gay stuff. We have children and we're Christian. And I was like, first of all, it's a rainbow, all right? It's like, if you really believe in God, don't you think that rainbows come from God?
Yeah.
I mean, for real? I mean, come on.
I mean, Christians should know that a rainbow signifies something. Usually it follows after rain. I mean, I see it in Noah.
It signifies the rain falling and the light coming in a certain direction, and you see the spectrum. But yeah, I don't know. Okay. But yeah, no, I get you. There is significance there, and obviously these people are crazy. Yeah. You know, they're straight up crazy. If you think that somebody just having a rainbow that's just a plain rainbow, you think that they're gay, and they're, even if they were, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can't tell them don't be gay.
Yeah. don't be gay.
Let me be perfectly clear on this, at least in terms of Cthulhu's Prodigy's fucking stance on this. You don't hate anybody. You know what I mean? And you definitely don't want to commit any hate crimes and whatnot. But be honest about your fucking self. That's what got me, to bring it all back to Rachel, that's what got me a little bit, obviously, disappointed in her and feeling sorry for her at the same time. I think literally in her head, she's got a whole lot of mental issues going on.
Oh, yeah. I think it's definitely some
family issues.
Yeah. I mean, because don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on until I was in my 30s. Yeah, I thought I knew what was going on, but I really didn't. Like, now I know what I don't know. Yeah. But before, I didn't know what I didn't know. So
that was unknown unknown.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But, you know, if somebody's listening to this and you're still young, then you're not going to get what I just said. But once you get to past a certain point in your life, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You don't really understand who you are until later on in life. And she's, I don't know how old she is.
She's in her late 30s.
Then she's missed something.
Yeah.
You know, that whole train's missed her.
Something's happened to her. Yeah, her mentality is not there.
Or, hold on, I got a good theory. She might have just gotten some good black dick.
Up in the pussy.
Yeah. Oh, you are what you eat.
Because if you're what is it? If you're drowning in the pussy, you could always swim to the butt.
Yeah.
I will say that.
See, that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe, like, because she's from the South, so maybe she did that to piss off her parents. She got that good BBC. But somebody, like, I'm running with
somebody
this.
Somebody could have fucked the white out of her.
Yeah.
You know, that's a possibility.
So, Corey, I almost used your government name. Old Ninja, when you say BBC, you're not talking about that.
Oh, I'm not talking about. I am not talking about that British broadcasting company. I'm talking about that big black cock. Oh man, just all up inside the Oh man, just busting them walls up.
Hold on, we gotta. So what we just did, me and No Ninja, some of that's from Hodge Twins.
Yeah.
So if you never heard of the Hodge Twins,
you got to look them up. Facebook,
we'll give them a shout out. Facebook them. But look up their old shit though, not their new shit. Their old shit is fucking hilarious.
I will say this: I don't want to give a shout out to anybody else. But I did find that our nemesis, our polar opposite of podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Don't even say their name. Don't say their name.
I'm not going to say their goddamn name yet.
Like
not yet. We'll wait.
But I'm going to listen to one more episode of their podcast, and then I might have to do some Twitter war shit. Goddamn.
Oh, no.
It's the exact polar opposite of us.
Let us do our intel and research before we declare war.
Yeah, well, they spoke in vocal fry, which I cannot stand. They were like, like everything was like a question, and I was like, Yeah.
So wait, does our nemesis know about us?
No, I don't think so yet.
Nobody knows about us.
But when we said that,
I know about us.
Don't prepare them for the attack that they have coming.
Yeah.
Oh man,
they're not gonna know.
There's a girl podcast out there that's I think is really good.
Now, before we switch
I don't
know if we're done with this topic, but I know we
are now.
want
Thanks.
to make sure that we definitely talk about the epic, crazy shit that happened on Game of Thrones.
Oh fuck!
Oh wait, hold
Yeah.
on, wait.
Hold on. Wait.
You gotta wait.
Wait, are we completely done?
Hold
No,
on.
I
Here's
want to
the
make
thing.
sure we don't run long and we forget about it.
Oh,
Because
that is the
last
wrong
week
one.
Okay.
It was forgot to talk about,
Hold
and
on.
we have a lot of stuff
Yes.
to
My ninja.
touch points on
My
that.
ninja, you gotta pause.
Hold
All
on.
right,
Pause. Yeah. Spoiler motherfucker.
Spoiler alert.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. All right, now we can talk about it.
How much time are we gonna put on this spoiler alert?
How much time we
Let's
need?
we need
What
a
do we
good
got?
5 minutes, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Alright, 5 minutes ahead.
7
You have a
minutes.
spoiler alert drop?
No,
Yeah, we
5 minutes, man.
5 minutes.
5
we,
minutes?
We just put it on. Stitch, start us fucking off.
Starting now.
Well, are we starting off with this last episode or the one before?
We already
earlier.
talked- yeah.
No, we didn't talk about the previous. Go.
Okay, go. Yeah, we did.
Oh my
No,
god.
we did.
Okay, well,
Talk
all I
about
know
both.
about this episode, there was nothing positive to be taken from it. Like I actually felt bad for Cersei, which is
What?
I was fucked up in the head. I was fucked up in the head because you know what? She's getting shit thrown on her,
Yeah.
all kinds of and there. I was just like, man, I was like, you know what? I respected her for doing that because she just held her tongue. She's like, you know what? As soon as I get back to my castle, I'm fucking all you motherfuckers up. And you know, I respect that. And I just want to take a minute to say I love how Game of Thrones makes me hate, love, or have so much feelings towards these characters like no other show that I
Give
can
you the
think of.
feels.
Like even when Joffrey was doing
Yeah.
his troll shit,
Everyone hated Joffrey.
everyone
Fuck
hated him
Joffrey.
so fucking much. Like you hated him not only as an actor but as a person. Where if you saw him in a bar,
You
you might
punch him?
want to just punch him in the fucking face.
I don't think he was that
And I
old.
just love
him in his little
all the
dick.
actors and the whole casting that they did with that show. It just I feel so much passion for it.
True.
All right.
I think most fans kind of feel that way. My new hate is Ramsay Bolton. I hate that.
Oh yeah.
I hate that little bastard. I'm like,
Wait, what do you
dude.
mean? What? You like Ramsey?
I
No,
actually
I-
kind of do. I respect the
Nah,
shit
he's a
out of
little
Ramsay.
Oh no! I
bitch.
want that dude to fucking
He's
die
a
a
fucking-
horrible
yeah.
death.
I like how he's pure chaotic evil.
Yeah.
I respect
He is.
that. But before you even go, old ninja, Cersei got them titty meat on fleek.
Yeah, she.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on,
So,
hold
you know
on.
they- hold on. Wait, they CGI'd her face.
Yeah, so that was a body
Oh, yeah.
double.
Body's on point.
That was a body double because at the time she filmed it, she was pregnant.
There were, and you can tell there's a few shots where she's coming down.
Yeah,
They can tell the face didn't.
doesn't match.
I was
yeah.
gonna give her fucking props.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
she has been naked before
Titty meat not
on
on
film, so you can see her titties in another movie.
Yes. You got
So,
sound
but
signal
just
for that?
this, they used a body double. So, I mean, if not, I'm pretty sure she would have went for it. So she's
Hold
been
on.
naked before.
So we said that Cersei was a body double, and this is how that goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you were trying to rub
You'll
one out
hear
over
it
there,
in the thing.
Prodigy.
Yeah.
But yeah, body double.
Yeah, the titty meat was good.
Hey, I give it for what Natalie Dormer because she
We call
showed
that a
her
titty double.
She showed her shit. I was like, oh,
Wait, who we talking about?
she who does she play? She plays she's the king's wife. Her name's Natalie, but she's Tyrell. What the hell's her name? Her first name?
You talking about the witch?
The queen. The actual queen.
Oh, well, did she show her titties?
Yeah, she showed her titties like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Marjorie?
Marjorie.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh
she
yeah,
showed,
no, yeah,
she
Marjorie
showed her
I
titties.
love Marjorie.
That's
Marjorie's
bad.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing about Game of Thrones, though. Is that
You know
titty
there's
meat
gonna be
on
titties.
fleek.
Yeah,
Titty meat
yeah.
is awesome.
There's
But
also a lot of dick too, though.
Bush.
Like-
There was
What I
I
do
try not
love
to pay
about it is
attention.
that they make you choose between like two crazy evils, and just how like Ramsay was like at the all-time top of being evil. The episode before where homeboy burned his daughter at the stake
Ooh,
is like
Stannis.
Yeah.
fuck you, I don't want you on that throne. And then all of a sudden it's like, all right, who do I choose between? Do I go with Ramsay or do I go with Stannis?
Nah,
And it's like
Stannis is
Still
a
Ramsay for me.
puppet, so I don't feel like I feel Stannis is kind of hollow, and he's being led by the Red Witch. So
That
let's,
left his ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
and she
let's talk
played his
about
ass
that.
like a dirty bitch.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Everyone's
We got
talking
1
about
minute, man.
Jon Snow.
Oh, yeah.
Is he dead or alive?
Well,
He's
okay,
dead.
let's get Kronos in
He's
there.
definitely dead because he said he was dead, and he already cut his beard.
Ooh,
so-
God.
I really wish he was alive. 'cause
Yeah,
I
so
liked him.
I say he. So two things. One is the foreshadowing because the Red Witch comes back to to the wall, and she's got some crazy magic. So I will say that she will probably bring him back to life. Doesn't matter if he cut his beard. You can put a fake beard.
She'll use blood magic, and that will bring him back to life. It'll use him as a shadow thing.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure he'll probably come back to life. He's probably going to be back.
We got seconds, bro.
Go.
Yeah, I don't know. All I gotta say is I'm loving it. It was a great fucking season 5.
Blue.
Yeah.
It's blue. I don't watch it.
Ari is blind.
You monkey mouth nigga.
I've seen episodes. I've seen all I saw was
man.
Bush, and then I saw some dicks, and some incest,
man.
and some kid falling out a window.
Yeah.
There's too many characters for me to get into it.
It gets worse, bro.
I heard.
Them titties.
But
I
it's
like
good.
I like listening to your guys' spoiler though. It keeps me informed.
All right, so that ends the spoiler.
Hold on,
So we
play
can
that sound though. Play that sound.
we can
We
play
need
the
the
sound,
sound
and
of
we
like
can.
Shields coming back.
Okay. Welcome.
Oh, there's one more.
Fuckers.
That's how you know it's for real when it's 3.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Shit just
Red
got
alert,
real,
yeah,
though.
because yellow alert's like only 2.
Yeah.
All right, so hold the fuck on. Now, we've talked about fucking TV and movies and goddamn games. What about them comics, though?
What about them comics?
Old Man Logan. I started. I'm not done with that.
Oh, here we
but
go.
holy fucking shit!
I already know why you're mad. He's all butthurt.
Okay, so here's the thing. You know, America, you know I love me some motherfucking Hulk. You know I do. But I also respect and enjoy Wolverine. But Wolverine right now is acting like a little old bitch. Motherfucking shit.
Oh, little bitch. Do you know what happened? Did you read the whole thing?
Well, no, I'm halfway done. I'm halfway
damn
done.
it. So
I'm
you
halfway
just-
done.
How are you halfway
But
done with a
right now-
comic?
Well,
Do you
I'm
know,
reading that-
do you know
hold
why
on,
he doesn't
you-
want to pop his claws? I'm not going to say why, but have you gotten to the part?
No,
on
not yet,
specifically
not yet. I'm
why
halfway
he
through.
refuses to pop his
Yeah,
claws?
that's what I'm saying. This is the reason why I'm like, how the fuck do you not finish it? Because then you might be more pissed.
Even more pissed?
Yeah. It's not even a graphic trade paperback, and you can't read the whole fucking comic.
No, it is a trade paperback. The one I got. Yeah, it's like
I blew through that in
got-
like 30
it's like
minutes.
this.
I just nonstop, just boom, 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 boom. I
mine's a
powered
trade,
through that.
Mine's a trade
Hold
paperback.
on. Y'all keep talking. Give me
Yeah,
a
so
second.
anyway, mine's a trade paperback, and I am taking my time because I was reading some other stuff, like, of course, the brilliant awesomeness that is East of West, and, of course, a little bit of Saga on the side. And I'm reading it to my kid as well, but some of it is actually too brutal, but it's good. I mean, no, that's not Old Man Logan for me. That's like one issue of it. Yeah, so I got, like, issues...
So where are you at in Old
You're
Man
reading
Logan?
you're reading an old one.
Oh, then we're not on the same page.
Yeah, this is a Secret Wars one.
No, I'm not reading the Secret Wars one. Never mind.
Okay.
So he's talking about apples. I'm talking about oranges.
But I think what happens in yours is, well, I probably should have read that one.
Okay, so we'll trade off.
You're gonna be not happy.
Okay, so just to give you some background, in mine, basically it's Hawkeye and Logan,
Right.
who's old as fuck.
Yeah.
Living in California, which is Hulk territory, trying to get out to the East Coast to do basically delivering some drugs for Hawkeye, and they got to go through the Kingpin territory, Doom's territory, and some other fucking villains and shit. But that part I enjoy. The only problem is Logan's acting like a goddamn bitch, and I don't know why yet, but I'm gonna fucking find out. So far,
Hold on, let me make some
Okay.
more noise in the background here. Hold on.
Yeah, once you find out why
Drop this thing like
he's
fucking 3 times.
anti-violent, then you'll have some understanding.
All right, I'm still gonna finish it off, but goddamn, what else is going on in comics? What are y'all reading?
So I'm actually reading the New Avengers,
Ooh.
which so the last podcast I challenged Prodigy here to read some Black Panther, and we both failed at that.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
yeah.
Because we couldn't fucking find it. I almost pulled the Black Widow card and be like, oh, I can't fucking find it, blah, blah, blah. But it's on fucking Amazon, all right? It's on Amazon.
Discrimination.
Yeah, so I'll get that shit on Amazon. So I went to 2 of my local comic book shops, and
Shout them out, motherfucker.
oh yeah. So it's the comic shop. One's in San Leandro, and there's also
Treasure Island.
Treasure
in
Island,
Fremont.
which has a series sale that ended today, which I picked up some good trade paperbacks and some hardcovers
What's
for
even the
super
one
fucking
in-
cheap.
Same in the one in San Leandro.
It's
The comic shop. It's literally
Oh.
what it's called. The
Okay, I was
comic
like,
shop.
you gonna say the name?
But yeah, but the one in Fremont, their sale was like ridiculous. It was so if you brought in cans, it was 45% off of their trade paperbacks, toys, and something else.
Yeah.
And then it was 75% off the normal back issues.
Oh, damn.
And so I picked up some trades, and I picked up the New Avengers, which Black Panther's in. And it's a really, if you're reading Secret Wars and didn't read the New Avengers, you should read the New Avengers first.
Yep.
Because it leads up to Secret Wars, which is it's a good series.
Yep.
So
This is the one and only time you will ever hear me give some credit to Old Ninja. But last week, Old Ninja did say that Black Panther was in Avengers. I think.
I did.
He did, and he was the new Avengers, and you're totally right.
Yeah.
But he was also. This is what the weird thing for me was, is that they were talking about, because they're in the Infinity Watch, and so they just made the Infinity Watch into the new Avengers. So you're right.
Yep. Never again though.
It'll be over it.
Look at that head swell.
Yeah, there'll be a couple more times. Don't worry.
And I know every week I fucking say this, but goddamn, I love East to West. I mean,
You're not even caught up all the way.
no, I am.
Yeah,
caught
you do.
up. Now I'm completely caught up. Yeah,
Oh, you are caught up?
Yeah, I'm completely current now.
Like even with the
latest version of the trade paperback, not the week or not the.
Oh, you went issue 4 though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that you are caught up then.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god! I love the timeline. You know.
Yeah.
I love how you can understand the entire world and the history and what year it is.
Yeah.
And how the message has changed in Ezra and Orion and Babylon.
Yeah.
Holy fucking
And you
shit.
saw the beast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the fucking thing. I know I mention this every goddamn motherfucking week. Go fuck yourself. Go to a goddamn comic shop, or if you don't have one, go on Amazon if you really must. Pick up the goddamn trade paperback issue #1. Take it from Cthulhu's Prodigy and Chronos. It's the best shit I've ever fucking read. Read East to West, goddammit.
But I actually, so for me, I love East to West, but Saga, I put it slightly above.
Oh, okay. We just
Just very slightly above.
both brilliant. Both
Yeah.
brilliant. I give like East to West a 9.9 and Saga maybe a 9.4, 9.5.
Okay.
And I'm on the end of book 3 on Saga.
Okay.
And I have book
I
4.
I really hope you're not overhyping this.
No, we're not. We might be
Read it,
underhyping
and then you
it.
tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I believe you and everything, but because Kronos said it, I know it's not completely overhyped.
But do that titty meat be on fleek though?
Oh, they do have titty. Crow.
Shots fired.
Oh, yeah.
Crow has just nothing but Native American. See, I used the right term. Fucking Native American perky nipples pointing out in every goddamn direction, and then fucking Death's old lady. Oh,
This thing is Zhao
yeah,
Yu
the
or
titty
something like
meat
that.
is on fleek.
She has no hands though.
No hands, but I don't even need her to jerk me off.
She'll give you a fucked up hand job.
Well, here's the thing.
Well,
No
she has
hands.
mechanical hands.
As long as she smears some shit on my balls with some instrument, it's all good.
It'd probably be blood. Yeah.
She should have a flashlight attachment. Take off her hand like
Yes.
hook. Flashlight.
Dank as fuck. But all right, Old Ninja, I know you ain't reading no fucking comics.
Not recently. No, the last one I read was the Infinity Wars, and then the Thanos Rising. Those are the
that
last
was
ones.
good.
Thanos
That
Rising was really fucking good.
Yeah, those are the last ones. The Thanos Rising had me fucked up because he had some like crazy like philosophical shit that he was saying.
Dark
always does.
motherfucker.
Yeah, and I was laughing like when he kills someone. It doesn't show him gaining powers, but when he uses them on somebody, he says something to the effect like it feels weird killing someone with no innards being splashed on you or nothing. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Avatar of Death.
I
I
think
was just
that
like, oh man.
I think that one was like the best villain comic ever.
Yep.
It was like showing his backstory, because most time when you see villains, you don't get a really good backstory with them.
True.
But that was like a perfect comic for his backstory.
Yeah, he was like, working with. He had this thing with his mom. He ends up. He had this thing with his mom,
Put it
and
in your mouth.
he had he had mommy issues. He had daddy issues, and then like the thing was that got me is that he took two lovers and just destroyed their love, like physically, emotionally, mentally, and just like put them on display. And I was just like, damn.
Well, the thing is actually more than that. So they say like they only show you really two, but when he went back and killed all of his kids.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
show all that. He kills. They only show you doing like one or two, but it says in the narrative that he does them all, or ones that he can find, pretty much.
But there's one that he missed in particular. It was Thane.
Yeah.
He missed Thane.
And Thane's no joke.
Yeah.
Thane's no joke.
Especially when you read what was it, the Black Vortex.
Yeah.
He gets superpowers
I'm
on
going to
top
say
of
this.
superpowers.
Thanos, and I know Stitch probably puts Magneto out there, but Thanos and Joker, I kind of go back and forth in terms of their awesomeness from a villain standpoint. Stitch or Blue, you want to get in here on them comics?
Have you read The Injustice?
I'm behind on my comic reading and everything. I wanted to get on some Black Panther or whatever, so I could we could discuss, because I also haven't been really reading too much Black Panther as a individual storyline and everything. I've been just going back and just randomly tapping into like some old Marvel Unlimited type episodes and everything, whatever sort of piques my interest, whether it's in like Deadpool, Cable, and sort of things like that. I started to read on some Spider-Man because I think personally I like the whole Spider-Man storyline more so than I like a lot of the other comic storylines. Just because I think Spider-Man's really one of those really, really in-depth type characters where you can sort of relate to, and he's got so many complex issues and things going on where I just kind of sort of relate to it.
Are you reading the what's it, half black, half Mexican Spider-Man? Or are you reading the
Miles Morales?
No, I love Miles Morales. I love Miles Morales.
Tell me about it.
I was like, you know what, let me go back, and so I went back to I think I'm reading Astonishing Spider-Man or something like that. It's like a 2011 type storyline.
Huh. So wait, Stitch, are you reading the Spider-Man where Gwen Stacy's like Spider-Girl now? The one
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen?
I'm reading those.
Yeah. Is it Spider-Gwen or is she Spider-Girl?
Spider-Gwen.
Okay.
That's what the comic's called, Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that's going.
Well, we talked about it last week a little bit.
I'm on the. It's actually Avenging Spider-Man, so it's like 2011-ish, and one of the guys that does the artwork, it's like a Joe Madureira. I cannot pronunciate his word, his name correctly, but I really fell in love with his artwork during when I was reading the Civil War. There was a couple comics in the Civil War where I just noticed his artwork, and I was like, wow, he just had a weird sort of take when he was like drawing like Wolverine and stuff like that. And I went back to try to find individual works that he did. And so I came across the Spider-Man storyline for Avenging Spider-Man. I was like, let me go back and read that. So I just started like on two of them, and it's like him and Hulk are actually teamed up doing some stuff, but it's still too early for me to actually know exactly what's going on.
All right. We are going a bit fucking long, but fuck you. You still listening?
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot going on this week, especially with E3.
Goddamn week.
We didn't even touch on all
now,
the
this is probably one of the busier, like, sort of nerd geek, black geek weeks that you can say with E3, movies, everything going on. So, I mean, we obviously got a lot to cover.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that all of y'all haven't seen Jurassic World. I thought, I mean, this is...
Well, Stitch has.
I have.
And you have.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I saw it twice. Old Dog's seen it twice.
But you said it was a female movie, so I can't watch it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I was about to go off on how sexist this movie was.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
What did he say?
He said the movie was sexist. Whatever. So are you being dank right now, or are you being legit? Like, what in the fuck?
Dank
He's trolling.
Dank as fuck. So here's the thing.
It's a real story, though.
Yeah. Well, my thing is that Bryce Dallas Howard does all the heavy lifting. Like,
what the fuck is that? Is that the redheaded bitch?
Yeah, it's the redheaded. It's Ron Howard's daughter.
Ron Howard's daughter?
That's his daughter?
Yeah,
wow,
his
Ron
daughter.
Howard looks like a fucking monster. How do you have that?
Yeah, Ron
It's like
Howard
fucking Gollum.
Yeah.
That's his daughter.
I'm sorry, Ron Howard. I knew you were in, Happy Days?
Yeah, back in the day. But he's also a phenomenal director. But still.
Yeah, but fuck him.
Yeah.
He is a great director.
But anyway, they hype up, Chris Pratt as this big action hero, and it's really Bryce Dallas Howard she does all the heavy lifting in pumps. Like, she does not take off her pumps.
What in the fuck?
Well, that's why it's sexist. Why is she wearing pumps?
Yeah, but not only that, why can't Chris Pratt be the hero? Why does she got to step in?
I don't want to spoil some shit, but
hold on,
I think they go what for what with each other. I mean, she's not defenseless.
Okay,
I mean, she does throw down. She does some.
No,
some shit.
she does all the heavy lifting. Like, not only once does Chris Pratt like fire a gun. Like, she fires it like 2-3 times, runs over raptors.
What if he's Batman?
No,
well, he's the raptor whisperer.
No,
so,
he has the
going
whole,
on for him.
No, he has the whole Michael Bay bad boy camera angles. That's what he's got. And she's got like, fuck what you doing. I'm about to shoot this.
She does a lot of stupid shit. Like for I say about a third of the movie, like I'm scratching my face because I'm like, this movie's bad.
So
just the way she's acting,
the way that she does things.
I don't know.
The way that I see her doing things is is a businesswoman. I'm trying to get that money. Like, fuck what you trying to say. I ain't closing nothing. I don't care if they die. That's what it looked like to me. But then when she goes and gets her hands dirty, she does more than Chris Pratt. Why can't he be the hero sometimes?
I'm not going to spoil anything, so you don't have to worry about anything I'm going to say. But it's just like there's a difference between like closing the park down and there's common sense or whatever.
Yes.
If something's running loose and it's heading towards the people, then there's really no discussion about
we got
to keep it. It's different than it's like saying, oh well, well, this might not go well. This might something's loose.
Let me ask this quick question though. What is her actual job? Is she a scientist?
No, she's the director
in charge
of the park.
she's like almost like if it was college football. She's in charge of getting money. She's sort of like getting boosters to pay for
that too. But
is she a
the
pimp?
attractions.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Or she
Pivot them Thanos.
She's the one that gives out the orders. She's like the park director. She gave out orders. She's in the control room directing shit.
From a corporate standpoint.
She's not in charge because if she was in charge, she would. Well,
her boss is there. Yeah,
she's in charge of getting investors to throw money towards the park.
But she also runs the park because she's issuing commands and people follow her. So they suggest what she should do, but when she commands, people do it. So she runs the park.
So she boss lady is what I'm hearing.
She is boss lady. But she also had the role of trying to get investors. You're trying to tell me that she did not direct people because I was just watching.
She was on the depth chart. She was at least 3.
I like this argument
because the Indian American guy, the one that was flying the chopper, the helicopter, he was like at least number 1.
Yeah,
he's 1.
He is number 1, and she's number.
Then the engine guy,
he's captain.
The engine guy is at least number 2 because even when stuff happened and stuff started to get crazy. She had no say over what the engine guy came through, and he shut everything down. He's like, "No, this is my show."
Wait, guys! You guys are getting dangerously close.
We're getting spoiler. Yeah,
she's got more authority over Pratt because Pratt's just pretty much the park ranger dude who can whisper to the raptors and everything like that.
I'm just going to go back
in charge. In terms of how it's run, she's probably the one that brings in the money.
He's grunting, so
I got to. You're venting, man. Yeah. Both you guys.
I'm sorry. No. I'm pulling Joe.
Yeah, I just want to say when she gives orders, people line up and do things. That's all I'm gonna say.
We'll have the last word.
See it for yourself.
Yeah,
we're gonna come back
about some
y'all need to see this so y'all can jump in.
Well, she's the shift leader at McDonald's. Well, so the guy working the fry machine ain't going to talk back to the shift leader at McDonald's. But shift leader at McDonald's got no real say over what the fuck goes on.
I would like to have a real conversation about this movie when we all watch it and we can put up the proper spoiler alerts.
You know
what I mean? That'd be great.
You don't want to spoil shit.
We gotta watch it next week.
Yeah, y'all need to
watch
watch
specifics about the issues that I had because I'm not a fanboy about this movie at all. It just made a lot of money.
You're not a fanboy.
We'll go into specific issues that I do have with the movie when everyone else watches it.
Okay.
You know what?
Fair enough.
Have you guys finished Daredevil yet?
Yes.
I'm 2 episodes behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
about damn time.
Orange is the New Black just came on.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either, so we're all...
Yeah.
I've seen it, and it has great scissoring scenes. I do appreciate that.
Did they ever scissor?
Oh, I thought they said...
Or no,
once. It's brutal pussy fisting.
Yeah,
they fist?
They have a screwdriver, too, with the...
Oh, yeah.
With the, what was it? It was like a...
No, toothbrush. Electronic toothbrush?
No. Some lady had a screwdriver, and she put a fucking glove on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The butch chick.
Make that fishy sound.
Yeah.
But that's a great show. I'm almost done with Daredevil. We do need to have a roundtable discussion about fucking Daredevil.
Yeah. Daredevil was not what I was expecting, but
it's brutal.
But it was good though, man.
I finished it. It was good.
Damn, it was good.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do final fucking thoughts. This has been awesome. We're gonna start with Blue though.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we didn't really touch too much on E3 on all the gaming world. We just talked about what game we liked, but we didn't really go into depth.
We can go a little more if you want, and we can have
speak on it.
10 more minutes if you want.
Yeah, speak on it. What are the things you
who do you think who won?
Who won E3?
Who won? Wait, it's not over yet, is this?
Yes,
it
is.
Friday,
isn't it?
Well, at least all the conferences are over.
What day it is,
I have no idea. I've been all over the place this past week.
All right, Blue, finish it.
I feel Sony won. They had a lot of fucking cool shit out there. But one thing I think was really cool was fucking the HoloLens and how they had Minecraft. They showed a demo of that.
And I hate Minecraft, but that shit looked dope.
It shit looked hella fucking cool.
Yeah, it did.
Like you can look at a table with the HoloLens on and like fucking Minecraft comes floating out of the screen like out of some sci-fi movie, and like you can move your head into it and you can see like inside, like say there's like a castle or something, you can move your head into the castle and see what's going on inside.
Well, the even cooler part about that is that if someone else is playing with you, you can see them and you can be like, hey, there's something underneath you, and they can blow up shit, and it was really fucking cool.
Okay.
I would love to see that in like a Call of Duty game. Like I can be like a like a helicopter or bomber or some shit like that, and I could be like,
Overwatch.
hey, there's somebody over you. I'm gonna just fucking blast them from up here. That'd be fucking dope to see.
Yeah,
but,
drop an airstrike with that.
Yeah.
All right, Stitch. What about you, motherfucker?
Well, E3 was amazing. I got a chance to watch the Microsoft stuff live, and I was really, really impressed. Even though I'm more of a PlayStation guy, the Microsoft stuff really did impress me. I'm very excited to play Tomb Raider when it does eventually get released. Like everyone said, next week. I mean, I'm anxious to talk about Daredevil if we can get into depth about that, and then
Did you watch it all?
more so with them drones and everything. But I mean, we just had a lot of stuff go on this past week. It's so much we could probably do a 3 hours to cover it all. But we were able to touch and dib a dab on a little bit of everything.
All right, Kronos.
Yeah, there was a lot of. I think Sony, pulled it through. I mean, there were so many exclusives and ones that were PC and they were PC and then PS4 only. There's a lot of games like that I really want to see. Killing Floor 2 was one of them. But Uncharted 4, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Horizon Zero Dawn, Drawn to Death, Dreams, No Man's Sky, Ratchet and Clank, Street Fighter 5, which I didn't know was going to be only on the PS4.
Wow.
Wait, what? They've talked about that for over a year now.
Yeah, but and then Tearaway Unfolded, and that's only a few of what they were saying that was for exclusives for consoles on the PS4. So
Can I just clarify that one though? On the Street Fighter 5, you're saying that's a PS4 only exclusive.
that's what I read.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
For like the 1 year, like the Tomb
I don't
Raider
even.
thing? Okay.
So someone has reportedly said that it will never come out for the Xbox.
Holy fuck.
So I think someone pissed off someone at Capcom. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know the whole story, but right now it's PS4 only.
That's big.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
Yeah.
So
Because here's the thing: Street Fighter fans and fighting game enthusiasts in general, they go hard as fuck.
Well, but at the same time, though, the Xbox got a Killer Instinct, which is an awesome. Well, I used to love Killer Instinct. Yeah.
Yeah, but
didn't know that.
Street Fighter and Killer
Oh
Instinct.
yeah, obviously
that's-
different fucking levels.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed that back in the day as well.
Yeah.
But Street Fighter 5.
Street
that's
Fighter 5.
That's an automatic blockbuster right there.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is because of the fighting circuit. Why wouldn't you release it for both and like try to hold this like? To me, it feels like there's some kind of bickering behind the scenes that went down, and I'm like, well, I think this will hurt the fighting circuit. So I don't know. We'll see. Evo's coming up pretty soon, so we'll see what happens. I guess Street Fighter 5 will be there. The new character for Killer Instinct will be there. I guess there's
a new character for Killer Instinct?
Yeah, they're supposed to bring out. Apparently Cinder hasn't been released yet. So when Evo shows up, Cinder will make his debut, and a brand new character will be making their debut at Evo, I guess, or if he hasn't already at E3. As I know, I forgot the name of the new character. It looked interesting. I've seen him, but I know Cinder was a big fan favorite. But they've confirmed him for Evo, so we'll see what happens.
Can I just mention this briefly? Not that any of us are quote-unquote fanboys, but how did Nintendo fucking do?
Oh, yeah.
So, mixed bag. So, I'll tell you that they didn't have a lot of... They didn't announce a lot of games for the actual Wii U. I mean, which is really weird.
All 3DS?
Yeah, a lot of 3DS games. I know that Star Fox got announced for, but what was really weird is that the new Zelda game was really nowhere to be seen.
Holy fuck.
Well,
And I don't know if it's going to be on the Wii U. I think they're going to come out with a new console. I think they're all going to go to the NX.
But wait, how long has it been for the Wii U's life
Not that
cycle?
long, but they've already announced the NX.
Holy
And
fuck.
I think it actually might go to the NX, which would be fucking weird.
Yeah,
The new Metroid game isn't really a Metroid game.
Yeah.
It's like some weird thing. So I was live tweeting about the Nintendo World Championships, which is great because it reminded me of the Wizard.
Yeah,
which
kind of want to
which is
touch
cool.
on that a little bit.
Yeah, and they had a game on there called, I think, what was it called? Like Blast Ball or something like that?
Oh, yeah, I saw that, but it was for the 3DS.
It's for the 3DS, but apparently that Blast Ball is actually a portion of the new Metroid game. It's called, I think it's called Federation Forces or something like that, but it's a portion of that game.
Oh.
But that's not really Metroid, though.
No.
Like, I didn't see Samus anywhere in there.
it's weird.
So I'm really worried.
Maybe she was the giant ball they kept shooting around.
Yeah, no shit. But that kind of pissed me off. I really wanted to see the new Zelda game.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, Splatoon looked fucking awesome. But
Yeah,
that's
that
already
game-
out.
Great,
Okay.
yeah.
So, and they had some other games too. But I didn't see a lot of Wii U games. I mean, Star Fox. That was basically it.
Is Mario Maker? Is that
Mario Maker? Yeah, that was another thing about Nintendo World Championships is that they showed the insanity that was Mario Maker when they were showing. You guys didn't watch that at all, did you?
No, what is Mario Maker?
Oh,
I just heard about it.
So basically, you can make your own Mario levels.
Oh,
and so
out of all the Mario games, like you can use scenes from like Mario 3, Mario World,
and even the new one for the Wii U.
But they're all platform style of 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional?
2-dimensional.
Oh.
It depends on how you make the level sometimes too. Well, I mean, the graphics depend on what level you're on. So if you're using like gameplay from Mario 1, everything looks like that.
Yeah. Okay. That's
but before they announced it a while ago, but like the actual show of it was at the Nintendo World Championships where they had the final levels where people from the Nintendo Treehouse, which is basically we work for Nintendo, they used Mario Maker to make levels for the final. It was like the 3 or 4 final levels.
Yeah,
and it was fucking insane. When I say insane, you guys don't even understand.
In a good way, or
it was insane, like insanely hard, and like just insanity. Like they had like this like one part of it, they had like a Koopa that was on the bottom, then a squid that was on the top, and then 3 squids on him, and then something else on top that was throwing fucking hammers, the Hammer Brothers.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I was like, what? And they were all like one unit, and they were just fucking shit up. I was like, what the? It was crazy. Like when the first guy got to it, when he's playing the game, he just like stopped and he was like, what is that? Like, he was like stuck in wonder. And there was the other parts where they had like a bunch. Remember the fire wheels?
Yeah.
But they had it would be like 11 of those or 20 of those in a row, and it'd all be like off by a little bit. And it'd be like a wave of fire coming at you. It was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
For a platformer, that sounds almost fucking impossible.
Yeah, you have to go back and go if you have time. Go and watch the Nintendo World Championships 2015. It was actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
nice, good shit. Okay, I will say this: Old Ninja, you went right?
No,
I
haven't went really.
I can go live.
I have been chiming in.
I already know what he's gonna say.
What you gonna say? Don't say no Halo bullshit. We already heard that bullshit.
But we didn't really touch. There's some other games we didn't really even talk about, like Mirror's Edge.
Yeah,
the new Mirror's Edge.
Right,
because I was in love with the first Mirror's Edge. I was like, man, I hope that they fix a few things, like add multiplayer, and it looked like they kind of hinted at it, but I wasn't sure. Maybe it was just a story plot thing. But the new Mirror's Edge looked cool. We didn't talk about Gears of War 4 because they did a playable demo. That's cool. There were certain things that were in it.
That's coming out the holiday of 2016.
2016, yeah. But what's missing from it is what was in Gears 3, which was 4-player co-op. Because in the demo they showed, in the playable demo they showed, it was only 2 people, and it's 2 new characters. You don't see any of the old characters. You do see Unreal Engine 4 running on the Xbox One, and it had really good weather effects. It looks like the weather effects impacted physically on the characters, which would be cool. You see new enemies. The one thing you don't see the locusts. Another thing you don't see is I don't see that 4-player co-op.
Well, those things could have been Locust, right?
They could have been, but I mean, but for the war, yeah, you see new creatures, things that you've never seen in the Gears universe before.
Yeah,
it is atmospheric. There's some interesting stuff. I'm looking forward to it because I have all the new Gears. I just got a code for the Gears Ultimate, where you can play all the Gears on the Xbox One. What else was missing? The Mega Man knockoff. I forgot what it's called.
Mighty Nine.
Mighty Nine. Yeah, I'm like, dude, this is straight. Yeah, so it's like a nod to. It's literally Mega Man, except you're just
somebody else.
Yeah, you're just somebody else. Like you fight. It tells you fight, you kill them, and then you gain their powers. And then you have somebody. You have a.
Hold on. Do you got something burning?
I don't smell shit burning.
You farted or something?
All right.
Come from outside.
Yeah, keep going. Sorry, man. All right.
We didn't talk
about... Oh, Lord Jesus, there's a fire.
No, this podcast on fire.
Yeah. If we all die, it's your
fault.
We didn't talk about Rainbow Six, the return of Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six has been gone.
Oh, and so Angela Bassett's in it too.
Yeah, well, she is.
Yeah, she plays the main director of the program.
Oh, that's right, because she was there.
Yeah,
she was there. That's right. Rainbow Six has been missing because Rainbow Six was consistently amazing back in the day. Yeah. So apparently, if you get the new Rainbow Six Siege, you get both. You're able to play Rainbow Six Vegas 1 and 2 with the new Xbox One emulation backwards compatibility. So I thought that was kind of cool. You basically get 3 games for the price of 1,
That's
pretty
fun.
much. The Siege looks pretty crazy. That is tactical 4-on-4. And then I don't remember what else, but that. Oh, and Mass Effect, of course. We didn't even barely touch on that.
We didn't talk about Metal Gear Solid either.
We also didn't talk about that South Park game though.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
The Fractured Butthole.
So there was Fractured Butthole. But yeah, there was just so much information that was thrown at us. I really don't think that I don't think there's a real winner yet. Because I have this bad feeling that there's just going to be more delays and we're going to be let down.
Because this is a Microsoft fanboy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, hold on. There's one game that nobody talked about that I want to bring up, and I don't know the fucking name of the game.
What was it based
on? I can't even find it. So it's a concept, and it's a 3/4 top down, which I know Prodigy doesn't like.
Real-time strategy bullshit?
No. It wasn't real-time strategy. But it was humans versus mutants. It was 5 versus 5 versus 2. And it was an amazing concept to me. So it was 5 humans versus 2 mutants.
Wait, you just fucking blew my mind. That actually sounds fun.
Yeah, so what happens is, it's 5 versus 2, and the 2 mutants, they're obviously stronger than the humans.
Okay.
And when a mutant kills a human, they can take them, snatch them up, bring them over to their side, and then make them into mutants.
Was this only PC, though? Was that part of it?
No, I don't know if it's PC. I can't remember. But it looked fucking dope.
All right, we'll have to find it. Because now you got
5 versus 5 versus 2.
You have my curiosity, and now you have my whatever the fuck.
Another thing about Kronos I brought up in the last podcast was cross-platform gaming. So they announced Windows 10 that Xbox One players can play with PC players. I posted it.
It's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I posted it already, which game it was. I think it was Killer Instinct, actually.
Yeah, fighting games, that's fine.
Yeah,
like any first-person shooter, they're going to get rid of it.
Yeah, well, also, since Xbox is going to allow you to have mods on their game console.
So that is for Fallout 4.
So they've already...
is it only Fallout 4?
Yeah, Fallout 4 mods on the PC will carry to the Xbox One.
We didn't really get into Fallout 4, gentlemen.
No, we didn't. We didn't. But, I mean, we had... There was so much.
Yeah.
We didn't have the time.
A lot of shit.
I wanted to talk about that Transformer Devastation game.
That looked dope too. I was hoping you guys would see that. It was a platinum game.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, platinum game.
So it was weird because like a day before they actually did a full release, they were talking about it on the old generation. So I was like,
you don't even know what we're talking about, huh?
No, I really don't. No.
Oh man.
I'll show it to you after this.
Yeah.
We'll show you a whole bunch of.
Is Stitch still there?
We're gonna have to do E3 part 2.
Yeah, Stitch, you still there? Oh shit! Did you drop?
We might have fucking lost Stitch. But I think this is an awesome opportunity right fucking now to remind motherfuckers, or welcome motherfuckers, that are following us on iTunes. What was the other one? Player
FM.
Player FM.
We're everywhere.
And
we're on YouTube.
Stitcher.
Oh, fucking
you can't get rid of
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, yeah.
You can't get rid of our black
That's where we get our metrics. Is on SoundCloud.
So, please, if you enjoy the fucking podcast, if you like what we're talking about, or if you fucking hate it, still, leave some goddamn fucking comments. We will try to read some of the best of the best.
Oh, yeah. If you hate it, we'll read it.
Yeah.
On air.
We'll read it.
We will read it on air. So,
and we will talk so much shit about it.
Go on iTunes, go on Stitcher, go on Player FM, give us some comments, rate us, give us some fucking feedback. Go
Subscribe.
on YouTube, holla at your boys. We're on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. Obviously, we're on that Twitters.
Yeah, we're on Twitters.
We are on Twitters.
Yeah. But yeah, if it is hate and it's like warranted, like it's like legit, then we'll read it and we'll consider it.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
If you start with the NIGG stuff, I'll be like, nah.
Yeah.
We might put you on blast, but
we don't even sound that black. Goddamn it.
Exactly.
Yeah. but we is black. I mean, I already threw that on the table earlier. So
this was an awesome fucking episode. I'm gonna fucking kill it right now. Thank you everybody for joining, and we out this bitch with the fucking outro music from Kronos right now, motherfucking yeah. Whoop whoop.